called David Salomon. I'll tell you a little bit about him. He's the CEO for Forward Integration Chemicals SA. David is a chemical engineer. He's a scientist, a patent holder. He was also an assistant professor at B Technion University in Israel. He was a board member of one of the Altec group companies in SA. His mission is to provide green solutions. He has many innovations, including solar applications, but today he's going to talk to us about the water crisis and the solution Forward Integration has. Thank you, David. Please come up to the stage.
Okay, ladies. Unfortunately, I'm sorry I don't speak French. Also, it sounds beautiful.
Malheureusement, je ne parle pas français, bien que ça sonne.
Wait! But we have two options. Either I can talk to you in a very good Hebrew or not so good English. Which one do you want? Now, we did a research for the last few years and we produced several derivatives of those chemicals, and we found that we can do it here cheaper than Chinese making it. And this is a big problem that we have here. Change the economy by stop exporting commodity. I know it's a big, bold statement, but that's a long term. To go to the short term and to the most urgent item, we find that water problem is to solve the water problem is the most effective way to get people out of poverty. Once you do that, the rest fall into place. Now you'll be surprised that single item called water can have such a big effect. Now this is a fact. 30,000 children die each day from contaminated water worldwide. Anyone remember the Ganges in India? You know how contaminated it is. 85% of all disease African children under 5 caused by waterborne diseases. And then you can see how critical water is. And the implication of water is very, very wide range implication.
Parmi les problèmes que nous avons observés précisément dans notre continent, et c'est le problème d'eau. Sans pourtant parler des autres commodités dont nous avons, comme le diamant, l'or, le pétrole et tout le reste. Et donc, je me suis rendu compte que si on pouvait régler le problème d'eau en Afrique, on peut régler le problème de pauvreté.
Now, you can imagine the compounding effect if women in Africa will stop carrying water for the household or sending the children to carry water. What is the implication of that? It's got a multiple effect. It's much bigger than we see it on the surface. You have more time to do other things. You have more time to learn. You have more time to do productive things. So now what I would like to talk about the technology, one of them is based on purely solar. Now, when we talk about solar solution, the water solution, we have to take the solution to adapt to the nature of the problem. In other words, the solar system has to be the cheapest in the world, A. B, it has to be easy to install. C, it has to provide hot water 24/7, and you can cook in the kitchen purely on solar. This is a solar solution. Now the big thing is, we took material construction plastic, not mirror and not polished stainless steel, plastic, and we chemically treated the inner plastic to reflect the sun, to reflect it like mirror. We have extremely cheap, but about 5 to 10% of the normal cost. And we have a free hot water and cooking in the kitchen, free energy. The offshoot of that is water purification. Now, the amazing thing is there are a lot of rivers, a lot of lakes in this continent which are not suitable for washing or drinking water. Some of them not suitable for agriculture. So we have developed a system which is again based on purely solar, hands off, no human intervention, it's fully automatic, which convert by gravity, therefore no pump and no moving parts, by gravity, river water and lake water into pure distilled water. Automatically without human intervention. You just leave it alone and give you distilled water and clean water all year round. That makes it very simple and very easy solution to install in rural area or anywhere else you got enough sun.
Nous avons apporté une solution dans ce qui concerne la purification de l'eau en utilisant juste la puissance solaire, c'est-à-dire en prenant l'eau des sources comme lac ou fleuve et en le raffinant, parce que toutes sortes d'eau n'est pas. Il y a des eaux qui sont dangereuses pour l'agriculture, ou il y a des eaux qui sont dangereuses pour boire ou la nutrition, quoi que ce soit. Et donc, ce que nous faisons, c'est de pouvoir purifier cette eau, et ça coûte moins cher, ce n'est pas tellement coûteux. Et voilà.
In other words, the supply of the water from the source to the final plastic container is all integrated in such a way that you don't touch it, you don't maintain it, you just leave it alone. Now, obviously, the treatment of water depends on the type of contamination that you have at the source. If you have a biological contamination, you treat it before storage. All this is established and it's working, and it is extremely cheap when you have no maintenance and you have no human intervention.
Ce que nous produisons, c'est de prendre l'eau à la source, et vous devez savoir d'abord, l'eau de la source, la contamination de l'eau vient de sa source. Et donc, ce que nous faisons, nous avons établi un système moins cher et accessible à tout un chacun pour pouvoir récupérer l'eau à sa source, la purifier avant de pouvoir la mettre dans des objets de conservation. Et dans cela, personne n'y touche, il n'y a pas de contact avec l'homme pour éviter toute contamination.
Okay. If there's any interest for anybody, individual or companies, to take it further, to discuss the implication, to receive information on this subject, where there's conversion of commodities to final chemicals, or water treatment or solar energy for household to provide hot water 24/7. Purely solar, nothing electrical. If any question, I'll be happy to answer. Thank you.